you're here this morning, it means that you or someone that you know, respect, and care for has given at least 30 years of service to Miami-Dade County. That is truly exceptional and outstanding. And yes, please give yourselves a round of applause. And frankly, that means you've been working here longer than I've been alive. Wait, why are you laughing? That's not supposed to be such an obvious joke. That wasn't supposed to be such an obvious joke. That was clearly a joke. Okay, so let's turn our attention, please, to your TV screens for a beautiful message from our beautiful mayor, Daniela Levine Cava.
Congratulations. I want to celebrate you today. You've reached a significant career milestone, your service anniversary with Miami-Dade County. I'm so proud to recognize your contributions, dedication, and loyalty. People are and always will be our greatest asset, and I'm honored to lead such an exemplary team. You are all valued members of the Miami-Dade County family, and your continued hard work, commitment to good government, and service to our residents is truly appreciated. Together, we will continue building a strong, vibrant, future-ready Miami-Dade where all residents can thrive, delivering excellence every day, one county for impact. Congratulations on your anniversary, and thank you for your service.
Let's give our mayor a round of applause. Let's all also please join me in welcoming our Chief, Kathy Burgess. Thank you for being here and being here on behalf of our Madam Mayor. And we are going to start without wasting another moment with our aviation department and Mr. Alberto Reyes for 35 years of service. 35 years of service. If Mr. Reyes and the director will please join me. Now is your moment. Director? Good morning, Mr. Reyes. How are you? Such a pleasure.
Thank you, Commissioner. So you may not realize it by the way he's dressed, but Albert is really a firefighter, just without the bunker gear. So Albert started working with MDAD in 1990, so you're only 2 months ahead of me. Yeah. As a landside operations supervisor in 96, he transitioned inside to terminal operations specialist, worked his way up to terminal operations agent, terminal operations senior agent, and ultimately to where he is right now, supervisor, and then he's a section chief for our terminal operations division. So he handles all the employees that are running around the terminal, helping people, making sure that people get to their gates, get to their ticket counters on time, putting out fires when things happen, organizing things. So he's very public facing. He's really on the front lines. So we are extremely, extremely grateful and very blessed to have Albert as part of our team. He's not only a consummate professional, outstanding employee, but he's really an exceptional human being and a great person. And I've known Albert for many, many years. I consider him a friend, and hopefully he's not going to leave anytime soon. Hopefully not. He's not going to say it because he and I have talked about it for a while. But anyway, we are very, very blessed to have Albert as part of our team, myself personally, and the entire department. The county is really lucky to have an employee like him with us. So with that, thank you so much, Albert, for your 35 years. We appreciate it. Hopefully you don't go anywhere. You're not planning on going any place anytime soon. But with that, the floor is yours.
Oh, well, I was expecting to speak, but anyways, thank you. It's been an honor to work for the county for 35 years, serving the public, the airport. It's like a second home to me. I've been there most of my life. I started when I was 4. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I want to thank everybody that showed up, my coworkers, my supervisors. You're all like family to me. I spend more time with them than with my family, but it's been a pleasure, and thank you. I really appreciate it.
Take a picture.
Take a couple steps back. Take a step this way. Go ahead, move it, guys.
But now's the time. Yeah, now's the time.
Can you move this way in the middle? There you go. Perfect.
Good morning. Hi, good morning. Yes, that's great.
Over the guy.
Oh, you're right, please, right here, front and center. Thank you, Alberto Reyes. 35 years really is a tremendous amount of service to Miami-Dade County and to our airport. Next, we are going to honor from our seaport, Miss Alfreda Jackson. Miss Alfreda Jackson, please join us. Also, 35 years at Miami-Dade County. Miss Jackson, welcome and congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. Miami-Dade County. I am Fred Wong. I'm the Deputy Port Director for your Port Miami, standing in for our CEO, Heidi Webb. Alfreda, oh my goodness, 35 years of dedicated service. That is just outstanding, absolutely amazing. So what a lot of people don't know, Ms. Jackson has been through 5 different Miami-Dade County departments, MDPD, now our Sheriff's Office, Corrections, Community Housing, Parks and Recs, and now she's running on a glide slope, and she's docking her ships at Port Miami for her end of her career. And let me tell you, for the past 2 years, it's been absolutely amazing. So to give everybody a little bit of flavor of what Ms. Jackson's area of responsibilities are, she handles all of our business permits at our Port Miami. So every ground transportation, every bus, shuttle, limo, taxi, crane operations, diving companies runs and passes through Ms. Jackson's area of responsibility. So thank you for 35 years of dedicated service, and you could stay a little bit longer past December if you can. So please, here, some words.
Not that she's shy, because I've worked with her many, many years ago. As you mentioned earlier, I know that you've been through multiple departments, really establishing your expertise here in Miami-Dade County. You are a friend. I admire you. Congratulations on behalf of our mayor. Go have some fun. Congrats.
He deserves it.
Thank you, everyone. This is such an honor, something that I set the minute I became employed with Miami-Dade County. I wanted to make it to 35 years, and I've achieved that with God's help. I just want to thank my lovely mother for being here with me, my son for surprising me last night flying in town, and all of my present co-workers from the Seaport. I thank you all so very much. But as it was already stated, I had the opportunity of working some other various departments. I started out with Miami-Dade Police Department, which is now the Sheriff's Office, and I started out as a background investigator. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple of people here who I did their backgrounds to be employed with the Miami-Dade Police Department. And for that, I'm honored. I went to corrections, and I served at corrections in the pretrial unit as well as in human resources with pretrial. And I know they're here to celebrate another recipient of the award, but I love you all at pretrial. I even have my past supervisor, 2 supervisors that were supervised me at pretrial. Then from there, I went to the community action service. And if I'm not mistaken, I did see Director Grice walk in, but I do have some of my coworkers that I worked with at community action, and I thank you. And I also worked at Parks and Recreation. And I don't see anybody here from Parks. That was a brief stay, but that was an enjoyable journey as well. And now I'm at the Seaport. Let me tell you, I have learned so much about tariffs, ground transportation services, and things of that nature. And I thank you, Seaport, for welcoming me and honoring me today by being here. I just want to say I couldn't have done any of this without God. And God allowed me to be here and to stand and to say thank you to you all. I love you all, and may God bless you all as well. Thank you.
Excellent. Let's have the family.
We can have her family and anyone from the Seaport or any other department come and join us up for a photo, please.
With me.
That's right. That's
Yes,
all of us.
please join us.
Come on up.
Big day, big day.
We're a little heavy on this side. All right, there we go. All right, looking up here. Here we go. Can you see? One more.
35. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Congratulations.
Are you doing the list?
Like what?
Doing the list?
Yeah.
Yolanda's not here yet.
Yeah, phone correct. Yeah, we're gonna do.
She's on her way.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna do Director Sonia Price. Excellent. We're gonna do number two. Number two next, and then we're gonna move to corrections. Arnaud Jean. Yeah.
As Ms. Jackson and her family and friends are departing, next we are going to honor Mr., and please excuse me if I don't pronounce this correctly, but Mr. Arnaud Jean of Community Action and Human Resources. Director Sonia Grice, please join us. And Mr. Jean, please join us. He has dedicated 35 years of service as well to Miami-Dade County. Good morning. Is he here? Yes. Wonderful. Please join us.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're here to celebrate Mr. Jean. We're so excited about him. 35 years of service. 35 years of service is a testament to his commitment to the county as well as to the clients that we serve in Cosley. We're so proud of him. He's joined the county in 1990 in the Department of Human Services. Throughout the years, he has transported our precious cargo, our older adults, Head Start kids, and also all the participants at our adult daycare centers. So we're so proud of him today. His colleagues always say that he leads with kindness. And so we're proud to celebrate his 35 years of services today. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Could we have all the COSI staff come up and join him too, please?
Good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm here today. I didn't know that I was going to make it. Because after they hired me, I thought I was going to be there for a couple of weeks, a couple of months or so. But I'm here today, and it was a pleasure for me to work with the clients and everybody. And I really appreciate everybody that works with me, my supervisors, everybody. They're so great with me. And I really appreciate the fact that they show a lot of respect for me, because I do my work and I respect the work that I'm doing. Okay, I could be doing something else, but I decided to stay with the department. And you see, right here, the only person I knew from the beginning, it's the director. It's great. She went to the office. I don't know if you remember. We went there, but you were with Human Services. That's it. I remember that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for your help, and then thank you for your trust. Okay.
And because this one has so many, you could probably just introduce the first one, and she could do the rest.
We're going to start with this one.
Okay.
Are we going to do corrections? We're going to do this one, and then this one. And turn around the way. We are now going to honor a number of amazing team members and family members of Miami-Dade County with our Corrections and Rehabilitations Department. Director Green, please come on down, and your entire team, and we're going to recognize everybody. So I believe that the director wanted everybody from corrections to come on down at the same time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to honor 30 and 35 years of service. Good morning, Director.
Good morning, and thank you, Madam Commissioner, Madam Chief, team.
Yes, good, good, welcome. Probably, you know,
We start off with him? Lorenzo.
This is for you, Lorenzo. Congrats.
Good morning, everyone. Just want to recognize Mr. Velasquez. He's been with us for the last 3 years or so. He came to us from the Department of Aviation, and it's just amazing that he worked in construction management and maintenance mechanic, and then he switched over and said, I'm going to do some office work.
I was getting too old.
But interesting enough, Mr. Lorenzo is a very interesting employee. He's worked with us. He's learned our processes. He's doing very well at that. He works now in the court system, so he gets to interact with not only the clients or the defendants, but the judges and the attorneys, and he's doing very well at that. And I'm just so proud to say that just sit down and talk to Mr. Lorenzo, and he's almost like a diamond. There's many facets to what he does and his interests and his likes. One of his interests, his hobbies, is that he is a collector of old items. And I'm going to leave it right there because he didn't want me to go into specifics. But he's very interesting to talk with. Mr. Lorenzo is one of those individuals, just looking at his bio, he went back to school, something that I won't do. But he went back to school to earn his degree from Trinity Law School. And he told me it had to do with, the master's degree had to do with human resource and
In the legal studies department.
in the legal studies department. That was very interesting. And his desire is to possibly stay 3 more years. I hope I can convince him
About 3 more years.
to go to the 5th year.
Nah,
And then once he does that, he's planning on moving, leaving the state. My God.
becoming a farmer.
You see, so he's a very interesting employee, and I want to say thank you, and I want to congratulate you on your 30 years of service, and it's been a privilege and an honor to have you as one of our employees of pretrial services because we consider ourselves to be family.
Thank you. Well, the commander gave me an opportunity to prove myself there when I was having hard times leaving my old department. She believed in me, so I put my effort into pretrial service and learning everything is possible, you know, doing everything, going out my way, staying late. I just do what I have to do. That's it.
I'm going to do one at the end.
And so our next presentation will go to,
We're going to take a picture first.
oh, I'm sorry.
So it's okay. We're going to take a picture.
Can I
Mr. Velasquez, please stay because we're going to move on to our next corrections honoree.
Yeah, you can move towards the back. John Johnson.
For you, my friend.
So I had the great opportunity of meeting John many years ago. I think back to the 1900s, as I like to say. Not knowing that although we worked in different counties, that one day we would actually come together and be able to travel this leadership journey together for, I'll say, a final stretch together. And so when I looked at John's bio, and I just wanted to pick out some points, I said, wow, this is just so mind-blowing. There is nothing that I can really leave out. I think it would be an injustice to do so. So I want to share what he has done during his tenure with our community and everyone here today. Chief John Johnson is a distinguished leader with over 30 years of dedicated service to the Miami-Dade Corrections and Rehabilitation Department. He began his career in September of 1995 as a corrections officer after graduating from COG class number 78 with the highest academic average. I think I had to say that again, with the highest academic average. Throughout his career, Chief Johnson consistently demonstrated excellence, ranking #1 on all 3 promotional examinations. So that would be corporal in 1998, sergeant in 2001, and correctional lieutenant in 2003. In March of 2010, Chief Johnson was appointed to his first command position as correctional captain, where he successfully managed operations at pretrial detention center. He was promoted to Corrections Division Chief in March of 2017 and assigned to oversee the Program Service Division, spearheading initiatives that enhance inmate services and programming. In April of 2022, he was elevated to Assistant Director, a title later converted to Executive Officer. In his current role, he oversees community service portfolio, driving strategic initiatives to strengthen community partnerships and improve public safety. Chief Johnson maintains multiple, and I'll say that again, multiple professional certifications, including auditor credentials from ACA, Florida State University Certified Public Manager, and American Jail Association Certified Jail Manager. His leadership extends beyond MDCR. Notably, he served as a delegate for ACA. He held a board position with Just Detention International and contributed as a member of various boards of directors and served as president of the American Jail Association. He's a strong advocate for being a lifetime learner. He holds a bachelor's degree in public administration and a master's business administration and a doctor's of philosophy in public safety leadership. Let's give him a hand.
I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. Before XO Johnson takes the mic, I think one degree that we left out is he has a degree in aggravating me every day. I'm not a drinker, but working with this individual, I kind of contemplated maybe I need to go home and take a drink. But I can't say enough, and I would be remiss if I didn't get out of my bed this morning. I don't get out of my bed for very many people, but this individual has been an outstanding employee for the Miami-Dade County Corrections and Rehabilitation Department. And as the director mentioned, in 2010, he was the captain over at Pretrial Detention Center, and he was actually the one that gave me the call and said, hey, come over and be my security lieutenant. I took that challenge on. I went over there. We worked together great as a team. Later on, we became partners again, and I could just count on him to just be that individual that's always going to question the status quo. You heard all those degrees he had, right? He's going to question everything. And it takes a confident and strong leader to be able to recognize that strength in everything that you poured into this agency. So congratulations on your 30 years.
Now may I speak? Okay. So if I can take a point of personal privilege, I have to ask our past director, Junior, to come up here with me because he was very instrumental. You can't hide from me. You know, there was a time when if someone would have said that John spent 30 years in a jail system, you would think differently. And because I, like a lot of individuals in our community, didn't necessarily have the guidance that I needed or thought I needed to be successful. And then through the grace of God, I saw an advertisement about Miami-Dade Corrections, and I went and I applied, and I met an extended family. Every one of these individuals in here, one way or the other, helped to get me to evolve to what I think I am today. Good or bad, it's jury's still out, but it's me. And if you do anything for 30 years, you have to have a purpose, and that purpose is these men and women who stand behind us, behind me rather, and the individuals we manage on the behalf of Miami-Dade County on a daily basis. So I thank the county for 30 years, never having one check bounce. And yeah, it's definitely confident. And just hopefully I've done just a little bit in order to keep Miami-Dade County Corrections stable enough for somebody who, like me, didn't know exactly what they would do when they grow up, have an opportunity to provide for themselves and their family as well as I have. So thank you and thank God.
John, if I can just say a couple words. John, I met you in executive leadership training, I want to say maybe 15 years ago. And in class, now I understand all the degrees, but in class, he was the most active participant. But one thing that really stood out for me about John, John understands the importance of connecting with people. So it's not only about giving your life, your heart to the population that you serve, but you're truly a good person connecting with everyone around you. You have inspired all of us, my friend. So congratulations this morning. I'm so proud of you.
And I just want to mention what I always tell John is his most wonderful achievement is his triplets. He actually has triplets that he should be very proud of because he's been an outstanding, just as much as an outstanding leader, he's been an outstanding father. And like I've always told you, that's the most important role you can serve. They're 17 years old. So 17 3 times over. 2 boys and a girl. God bless you, Johnny.
Need them checks. You got so much to say. You go. You got that.
Here we go. Looking up here. Hold it. Last one. Thank you.
No, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave.
I think they've arrived. Let me confirm.
For you, sir. Congrats.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As Chief Johnson said, everybody has a story. Officer Villanueva began his career with Miami-Dade Corrections and Rehabilitation Department in 1995. For the first 15 years of his tenure, he worked and gained experience across all MDCR facilities, starting at PTDC and moving his way over to TGK. Currently, Officer Villanueva is assigned to the Court Services Unit, and as a Court Services Officer in domestic violence, his role is to ensure that the judge's rulings are accurately documented for corrections purposes and that defendants under MDCR supervision are processed in accordance with court orders. His responsibilities also include coordinating in-person and virtual court appearances. Reflecting on his career, Officer Villanueva recalls almost quitting during his first week on the job, like many of us have considered. The challenges of being a correctional officer, especially in the early days, were immense. However, he carried with him the words of one of his academy instructors, who often reminded the class, "This too shall pass." Those words became a guiding principle that helped sustain him throughout his 30 years. He also credits his longevity to the supportive benefits, job security, and the opportunities MDCR has provided, including meeting his wife, Gladys, during his time with the department. Everyone say hi to Gladys. One of Officer Villanueva's proudest professional accomplishments is mentoring new correctional officers. Over the years, he has passed down valuable knowledge and advice learned from seasoned colleagues before him. Officer Villanueva plans to retire at the beginning of next year. After his retirement, he looks forward to traveling both across the United States and abroad, embracing new experiences and adventures after 3 decades of dedicated service. I met Officer Villanueva about 15 years ago as a sergeant. He's been...
When you had just started the department.
Wow. 6 years ago. But he's been a very, very dedicated, reliable, helpful employee. He has been fantastic to work with. Please join me in congratulating Officer Villanueva on his 30 years.
Thank you, sir. First of all, it's been a blessing and an honor to work for Miami-Dade Corrections and serve this community. I always take pride in my job and my duties that are given to me by my supervisors, my great supervisors that I have many around me right now. It's been an honor to work for them, and it's been great knowing that they can count on me to perform my duties to the fullest and leave nothing unfinished before I leave home for the day. I met my wonderful wife. She's retired Judge Gladys Perez. She's cherished me. I cherish her so much. She's the one who's helped me push through these last few years. When she tells me, "You're almost there. You're almost there." So she's been a great push and backing for me. And like I said, I really appreciate this department. In the beginning, like my captain said, it was tough. And throughout the years, I can honestly say time has flown. Time has flown. And there was Lieutenant Daniels one time sat down with me in a unit when I was working in the units. And he goes to me, "What do you think of all the negativity in the department?" And I explained to him, it's hard to focus on the good when you only focus on the bad. But when you focus on the good always outnumbers the bad. Okay? And I always focused on the good. I saw one of my fellow correction officers retiring, and I never really seen them in the parking lot as they're getting into the car and getting ready to say goodbye to corrections. I said, what will be going through her mind? And I can honestly say myself that I can only think of the good and the people that I've worked with alongside the good times and the great times we shared. And it's kind of crazy to say that because of where we work. But there are a lot of good times that we shared together. And I appreciate that, and I would cherish that for the rest of my life.
Madam Commissioner.
You and your wife scoot over this way a tiny bit.
So, no, he's here and she's here, and then you could leave. This is not here, so up to these two. Okay.
All right, that's good right there. All right. You guys would like to scoot forward? All right. Here we go. Hold it. Last one. Thank you.
Dory.
So this individual, let me say this. She said to me when we talked about her 30 years, she says, I don't want to be noticed, but I'll come there to recognize you. So that should tell you everything you need to know about Dory Cublin. To know her as a lover. That's all I can tell you. You can write things down and read from a script and explain by different people, but Dory's the type of person that just touches your heart. Always there for you, always willing to help. She may not smile all the time, but but at the end of the day, that you know that she has your back and she will tell you the truth. Regardless of status, regardless of circumstances, you can count on Dory to tell you exactly what she's feeling, and for the most part, it leads you in a better direction of where you're going. So I'm glad that she came to help celebrate me, but I'm elated that I get opportunity to celebrate her. So please join me in celebrating 30 years.
Good morning. And like the chief said, equal opportunity. She's going to get into everybody's business and tell you how it should be, when you should do it, but she's going to keep us on track. And I appreciate an individual like that that's able to tell you the truth. And then I still like her, and plus I'm taller than she is. So I love her dearly. Thank you so much for your service to this department.
Well, I do have to say I've known Dory for over, 20-something years? 30 years? Yeah. She's a really good person. She has a good heart. She's loving. She's kind. And she will go out of her way for anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. Boss is right. She can get on your nerves, but you just have to love her. And we love her. Well, the other boss. But she has a heart of gold. And sincerely, Dory, it's my privilege and my honor that you are my friend. I love you. Congratulations.
Yeah, Dory is the worker ant, and it's amazing because she asked me for a ride here to celebrate John, and she never told me that she was up to be celebrated. But we were running late, and she was sitting in the back looking at the little video live stream and not sweating it, and I wonder why. She didn't want to make sure she wasn't recognized. But Dory, you deserve it and a lot more. Thank you for all the years of service. You've helped everyone. No matter where you've been assigned, you've always been willing to help. So thank you. She's extended her drop for another 3 years. We were talking about it, so we're fortunate we're going to have her around for a couple more years. Thank you for everything, Dory.
Thank you. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything.
Just say thank you.
Thank you all. I love my MDCR family. They've been nothing but good for me.
Nothing but good.
I'm not sure. And so family, come tight. And the reason that I wanted, or I requested that all of MDCR family come up is because this is exactly who we are. We are family. And we wanted to all be up here to support each of the recipients because of all the years you have supported us. We appreciate your value that you brought to the department. We appreciate your skill set and your love. And 30 stands for a call to an action. That's what 30 stands for. We spoke about this at our boot camp. And so we thank you for your 30 years of believing in your purpose and standing firm on your purpose and your passion. And you did it with love. And for all that you've given the department, all of those 30 or 35 years, I just ask that God gives you that 30 times 30 times 30. We love you, and may you continue to have much abundance in your life.
Director Green, and all of you that we're celebrating today, you all know our mayor is a social worker by trade. The work that you do day in and day out in giving our clients a second chance goes without saying. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Director, for your innovation. I am here on behalf of our mayor, and of course, Chief Reyes couldn't be here, but we continue to support your work and for taking a no wrong door approach to serving our clients. Thank you.
And if I may just close by saying on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, I recognize, and I know my colleagues recognize as well, that the work you do in corrections and rehabilitation is not easy work. And you all have lifted us out of a place that was very challenging for a very, very long time. So congratulations to all of you for the incredible work that you do on behalf of Miami-Dade County. And I always say service does not live in title. You don't have to be a commissioner or a mayor to give back to your community. Service lives in your heart. And so thank you for your service to us here in Miami-Dade County. Thank you.
Here we go. One more. Thank you.
We have one more for corrections. We have Miss Yolanda Hanna. I think she just walked in. Welcome, welcome.
So I thought I was off the hook. Turns out, just made it. Traffic. Corporal Hannah is a special individual to me. She knows this department in and out. She's been everywhere throughout her career. So when she works with me at Shift Commander, it gives me a peace of mind, which is not easy for me to do, believe it or not. Working with her makes it super easy for me, along with my amazing sergeants here. You want to read the Bible? Not read it. So, Correctional Corporal Yolanda Hanna began her career in corrections in 1993 as a correction officer for the state of Florida at South Florida Reception Center. In 1995, she joined the Miami-Dade Corrections and Rehabilitation Department, where she worked in the interim Central Detention Center and later worked at multiple facilities, including Pretrial Detention Center, Women's Detention Center, Training Treatment Center, and occasionally North Dade Detention Center. She started here when she was 3. So, after spending her first 10 years in operations, Corporal Hannah transitioned into several specialty assignments that broadened her expertise and leadership skills. She served 8 years in booking and release, 3 years in the Court Services Bureau, and 4 years in the Training Bureau. Currently, she is assigned to the Monitor Release Unit as a manager supervisor for the morning shift. In this role, she is responsible for overseeing daily operations, including preparing weekly duty rosters, approving timesheets, leave requests, reviewing officer case files, incident reports, conducting weekly supervisor visits, and serving as liaison between offenders, the courts, and other law enforcement agencies and the public, and making my job extremely easy. One of Corporal Hannah's proudest professional accomplishments came during her time with the Training Bureau, where she earned several prestigious certifications, including Instructor Technique Certification, Defensive Tactics Instructor Certification, Firearms Instructor, and First Aid Instructor Certification. Additionally, she was entrusted with the reestablishment of the FTO program during the first month in the Training Bureau, a challenge that taught her valuable lessons about time management, leadership, and meeting critical deadlines. Her sergeant at the time handed her the folder and said, "This is your baby, you need to get it done." It helped her learn about constraints, the meaning of by the end of business day. Throughout her 30 years career, Corporal Hannah has grown tremendously as both an officer and a supervisor. She credits her experience in corrections for shaping her into a stronger communicator, a better listener, and a more self-reliant leader. She remains deeply grateful and blessed for the lessons learned along the way and acknowledges that both the positive and challenging moments have shaped who she is today. Corporal Hannah attributes her perseverance and success to her faith, her daughters, and her mother, who have been an unwavering sources of strength. Corporal Hannah plans to retire, I think it's a typo, it says next year. It's a typo. And looks forward to a new chapter filled with relaxation, travel, quality time, and her family. Above all, she is excited to spend more time and joy with her life and her grandson.
Oh, I gotta say something? Oh, okay. Good morning. I apologize again for being so late. It was a struggle to get here, but I was determined to get here. I do live in Broward County. I underestimated the time. And then the grandson, of course, my mom say blame it on him. That's my mom. She came all the way from Macon, Georgia to be here. So I am grateful and blessed again. My other daughter is running in late too. But I am grateful and blessed, definitely grateful and blessed. I would not, I think, not change nothing with this career path that I have for the last 30 years, 32 years, because everybody keeps saying, don't forget your state time. I'm gonna take a breath. If it wasn't for my mom, my daughters, I would not made it here. And I thank them so much. It was important for them to be here because I wanted them to know the sacrifices that I did and things that I did as far as with them. I had to do it in order to continue on to make it what I had to do in this career. I am, again, very grateful and blessed. I've been blessed to work with Sergeant Johnson, Sergeant Hickman, my last couple of years at this institution, as we would say. But again, I am still just thankful and grateful to still stand here because I know people are not making it to this point. I'm going to retire soon, but you know, the date is coming soon. But if it was up to my mom, I'll retire tomorrow. Exactly. Walk out of here right now. But again, thank you so much, everybody who's standing here. Where's mine? Yes, you. Looking for him. But I thank y'all so much. Captain Eber. But everybody, I do thank y'all so much. This is a growing family. I just said it yesterday. Something happened at the job, but we all came together. Guy caught a flat, had an accident. We all stopped on the road, even though we fight amongst each other, but we there for each other, and I like that. I like that. And I just want to thank you again for waiting for me to come here and get this honor. I apologize, Director. Thank you again. That's my mom. No, I don't want to say that. Don't want to give her her flowers. Take picture time. Okay.
And maybe if you want to take your sticker off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. See a little bit crowd. Open up a tiny bit here, everyone. Yeah. And come out here on the side here. Everyone's bunched up. All right, here we go.
Are you trying to
Promise everyone's going to come out. Here we go. One more. Last one. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
So you don't want to speak? Thank you, yes, I appreciate it.
What's up, young fella?
Hey, how you doing? All right, congrats.